Good morning.
Good morning.
How we doing?
Still waking up.
Still working on it.
Still waking up, I said.
Still waking up. Okay.
It means the same thing.
Here's our load. Same load as yesterday. We are in Hope, BC at the Esso truck stop here. Had quite a bit of room actually left over here last night. Some pull-through room and a whole bunch of backing in spots on that side. But yeah, it's 6:30 in the morning. The sun is coming up. Let's hammer down. I took all our wide load lights down already. Like by the time we're up and going, we don't need them anymore. It's one less thing to take off as we go into Vancouver. Oh yeah, you guys are on this mirror up here. There we go. There's a good thumbnail, right? You need the thumbnail. Unless Jess wants to be in the thumbnail again.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Until I see it, I don't know.
Well, tough luck. Last time you never approved the last one.
Was it me snoring?
Yes, it was you snoring.
Oh, definitely approve.
You can close this window now.
Yeah, that wind is bitter.
It is a little burr.
I told you today it was going to be bird.
Let's get out of this joint. There's some trucks that made parking spots for themselves. So she probably got full last night. GPS is drunk. It's telling me to go back into Hope to do a U-turn. And I can just take this overpass over here. Along Flood Hope Road. I guess float works too. Float Road. Let's combine float or flood and float hope. See, I can't do it.
I don't think we're all going to float if it floods. So.
Yeah, see? Works in multiple ways. GPS wants me to go straight here onto Highway 1. Into the town of Hope. Different sizes of trucks. Looks like the front trailer is a grain trailer and the rear trailer was a dump trailer. That was interesting. I don't think I've seen that combo before. I've seen Van Cam does a refrigerated van on the front and a flat deck on the back. You see that every now and then. That's a long combination, 8-train. Flying J on the other side of the highway. No way of getting back to the highway at this overpass if we're headed westbound like we are, so we got to go along Flood Hope Road and then merge a little way down the road. Jess is eating my breakfast. That's okay, I often eat her food, now she's eating mine.
I appreciate you sharing.
You're welcome. Buddy was a little close to the yellow line. Maybe I was too. So yeah, for those that didn't watch yesterday, 10 feet wide. Jess is making facial expressions with a full mouth up.
I'm trying to say that's what you were doing. Mumble, mumble.
I was mumbling? What were you trying to say? Just that? Unbelievable. And we're overhanging driver's side, not even half a foot. The passenger side, a foot.
Snow on top of those mountains. Some of them. I went through that yesterday in Manning Park.
Yeah, there was some fresh snow up there. It was 0 degrees.
It was snowing a little bit, like very, 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 very light. So we've had 22-degree weather, thunderstorm, 0 degrees, snow.
Yeah, it's been one of those weeks. As far as snow, it was just very, very light snow. But the trees had quite a bit of snow on them from the night before. Early in the morning. Most likely it will be. Avoid all these potholes. Hole in the Fraser River. So basically Hope is just out of the mountains. Well, sort of. The Hope is like at the end of the valley. As you leave Hope, the valley just starts opening up, the road gets flat, and a couple little climbs and stuff, but for the most part, once if you're westbound, once you hit Hope, it's all flat after that, compared to what you've been on. wish that sign wasn't hidden in the trees,
Yeah.
so you can tell a little further away. Closed. No way. Guess we're too early. Excuse me.
Don't get too excited there.
The cars are there already. Yep, they're definitely there. Everybody's inside. They just haven't flicked the switch yet. What about the other direction? It's hard to tell. You have to look through the trees to the other side.
It's definitely pulling in, and there's
Yeah.
a car there, so.
Truck's pulling in. What, you don't like the rumble strip?
No. Why would I like something that makes a noise?
Avoid those potholes. Whenever I have a wide load, kind of like the shoulder.
If you like shoulders, mine needs a good back rub. Did you say where we were going?
What's that?
I can't
No, I haven't cut where we're going. I would like this video to be shot leaving Vancouver, or better yet, coming into Vancouver for the first time. Look at all the trees are nice and green, budding. Well, not green full yet, but definitely springtime.
It definitely
But I don't know any safe spot to pull over and record the last hour coming in. And I don't know what the rest of our day is going to look like. This might be the only driving we get in today.
I have a feeling it will be. Because we don't know how long the unload is, and then by then it'll be too late to reload today.
Yeah, very likely we're going to be parked in Vancouver overnight, so we might get 2 hours of driving in today.
Which is not good for the batteries, bunk heat or anything either.
Now the truck will have to idle for 2 hours at the end of the day. Charge up the bunk heat batteries. Time where you don't have to idle all night long. We'll see. I might be wrong. Maybe these guys will unload us very quick and we'll get reloaded and we'll be back out. So we'll find out. I asked if we're allowed to take the tarp off before we get there. Lots of sites allow you to. This site, nope, they want the tarps on. Not like it makes a difference on this load anyway, because it wouldn't have made a difference on what time we can deliver, so.
Having like new rule. If you say they stay on, then you're helping them take them off.
I'm not really worried about that part. I'm worried about space. Some of these sites have no space, and I have to fold up tarps on the road with traffic zooming by. So
I hate that.
I want to at least get your help out there, at the very least doing traffic control.
I charge the company for being traffic control. Let me go get my ticket to be in traffic control.
Get a traffic control ticket. Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Which is something I've thought about doing before.
It'd be a good little side hustle.
It's a lot of standing still though in hot sun or pouring rain.
Yeah. Diverse weather.
I don't think I could do those comfy ones where you just sit in a truck all day either.
No.
Because us just sitting for hours here is tiring too, right? Like, I want to get up and move.
Yeah, those traffic controllers have to have winter parkas with them, rain jackets with them, sunscreen with them. You gotta be ready for all sorts of weather.
And then you just don't get bathroom breaks, really, unless you really...
Yeah, you're in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So that's why I've thought about it, but I'm like, I don't know if it's quite what I want to do either.
So I told them I'd be there by 10. GPS says 9:01, so I think we'll be okay with traffic and stuff as we get into Vancouver.
Yeah, like if you add 20 minutes or so, it'll work out.
Yeah, we have an hour to spare basically, so we should be okay. You kind of got to factor in Vancouver traffic. Luckily, this load is narrow enough that we don't have to worry about curfews. Read the permit, double checked everything, and it's like, okay, we're good. Don't have to worry about pilot cars or any of that. Although, pilot car would be handy.
It definitely would be.
To maneuver in the city.
Yeah.
Dusting of snow up there. Almost looks like the blue sky wants to poke through.
I think that's what's going to make it so cold today.
The clouds disappear and then all the hot air just goes up. Saturday will be nice enough to go motorcycle ride.
I don't know. It seems like it was supposed to get warmer after today again slowly. Seems like it went like a roller coaster dip. I'll try to remember to look it up later.
Definitely getting a bit bouncy this road. One thing about BC roads, if you guys aren't from BC and have visited BC and gone, man, BC roads are just awesome. Well, some years ago, BC privatized road care. Our roads are just like everybody else's now. used to hit Alberta and go, whoa, yep, we can tell we hit Alberta. There's a difference. Now, no, there's no difference. In fact, Alberta roads might be getting better than ours at this point. Winter snow removal, summer just potholes, all of that is just not as good as it used to be.
It's been a long time since I've been trucking in Alberta. Yeah, I remember always going up on the rodeo.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now the rodeo's coming to BC.
Most definitely. Pretty early, but there's not much traffic.
Yeah, but that's going to change the further we get down the road. The traffic's going to build.
I know that, but I'm just saying right now.
Yeah, we're making good time now. Wait till we get to, I don't know if it'll hit Chilliwack or Abbotsford, but by that 7:14, by the time we hit Abbotsford, for sure we're going to hit traffic.
It's always in that one spot.
Behind it with crane parts.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Just making sure that's the only sneeze.
Trees are clearing up, coming into the farmland. Bridle Falls. We just passed Bridle Falls. This is one of the exits you can take to get there. This exit will also get you across the river to Highway 7. If all of a sudden Highway 1 looks like it's going to have a crazy traffic jam, shoot over to Highway 7 and it's going only alternative route through here.
And it's a fun but crazy road itself. I enjoy Highway 7.
He's got a little Tonka caterpillar on the back.
I saw a motorcyclist the other day that had something strapped down.
Oh.
And it was something brown. I don't know if it was like a squirrel or... It was something as a passenger behind it. I just couldn't make out what it was. But you know, motorcyclist, it was like... gone.
Well, I brought Cookie Monster with us our last motorcycle ride, right?
Yep. Well, I can turn my head and see Cookie Monster. We still have one.
Yeah, Cookie Monster's in the back seat, in the bunk. Ever since we lost our E-log, where he always was sitting, I can't find a place for Cookie Monster without being in the way.
Exactly. I clearly misspoke, though.
You misspoke?
Yeah.
About what?
I can turn my head and see 2 Cookie Monsters.
Oh. Calling me the Cookie Monster. Got
Well,
it.
you're even wearing the blue shirt to go with it.
flat, real farmland. Hopefully the farmers aren't working it yet. They're not flooded right now.
Looks like we have a new
chicken barn going up?
Yeah, it's a chicken turkey.
What were those fields called again?
The cranberry field?
Cranberry? Flooded fields?
Yeah.
Definitely getting less and less clouds this way.
you leave it to me, I'll start talking about food then.
Okay, sure. What
Yeah.
kind of food?
I don't know if you like breakfast food, so.
You don't know if I like breakfast foods.
What?
You don't know if I like breakfast food?
I didn't say that.
Okay, I'm definitely mishearing you then.
You said what I talk about when I said breakfast foods, but I don't know.
I could go for a good pancake and some bacon.
Well, I know a place here in Chilliwack. We just haven't stopped there yet.
Cookies. We have not? Yeah, we have yet to stop there. We'll have to do it with a personal vehicle sometime. Make a trip here just for cookies. So the tractors are out here already. They're actually piping the manure from across the road. That hose goes through the culvert. Another hose over here. This is the end of it over here, so yeah. Oh, look at the fresh, see it glowing, glistening on the field. Fresh manure spread from yesterday.
Can we go back to breakfast talk yet?
Yeah, breakfast is better than the smell of Chilliwack. Here, which kind of lines up with the highway before we made that corner. So when an airplane comes in for a landing and at the right angle, it looks like it's going to be landing on the road. I'm sure that confuses a few tourists every now and then. Welcome to Chilliwack. Brewery on the right hand side there. Whoever made that sign for them should be fired because the sign's peeling off. The sign's only like not even a year old.
And that's after they repainted it, right?
I don't think it's painted, it's just vinyl they stuck on top of the old painting.
Yeah. Vinyl likes to peel, especially when it's exposed to the sun all day.
Yeah. Facing south. Figuring out how to merge. Variable speed limit down this section, so it might be 100 kilometers an hour, it might be 60 kilometers an hour.
You never know.
bloody sun on my back. Where's the sun? It came up an hour ago. In theory, anyway. Really? You're just going to merge into the side of me?
And then find the throttle. People always like, oh, I wish people would learn how to do roundabouts.
Yeah?
For me, it's, yeah, roundabouts, sure. But merging.
Merging. Man, I wish people learned how to do merging. They give you this nice long runway to get up to speed. So as soon as you get onto that runway, look at the traffic beside you, look at the empty hole somewhere, match the speed of that empty hole. That's all you gotta do. When it's bumper to bumper and everybody stop, then just merge alternating. Every other car, merge.
Yesterday I saw a car, had a huge gap in front of us, long straightaway, merge lane, and they hit the brakes and stopped on them.
Yeah. It's like, you got all this space in front of you. You don't want to be stuck behind the semi. I don't want you behind me. Hit the throttle. Get up to speed. Get up to speed on that ramp.
And the merge lane continued on for a bit before it merged into our lane. Like, there was no reason to hit the brakes and literally stop on a merge. Like, on-ramp. That's so dangerous.
When the traffic is moving at full speed, you should be moving at full speed on the merge lane. Having said that, big rigs, we can't get up to speed in that short of distance. So if you see a big rig merging, just remember that we can't get all the way up to speed. But four-wheelers should all get up to speed. Like, it's not hard for a car to get up to speed in that area section. So us big rigs, we will try. We will try the hardest we can to get as much speed as we can before merging.
Thing is, here where there's double lanes, don't assume you can just move over to the hammer lane when you're merging on.
Because there's a car beside me in the hammer lane.
How many people just...
I can't move over.
I swear most of those people just assume that you can move over. And it's like, no, we can't. We could if we would. We would if we could. And my smoke's there. It's all good.
It's all good all the time. Here's the Vetter Canal. The Vetter Canal got built. I think I talked about this earlier in the week, but the Vetter Canal got built to flood this lake that we're in right now. Or it used to be lake right here. get all these pump houses constantly pumping water out of this lake. Without those pump houses, this would be a lake again. Across the border into the U.S., so it was a Canadian-U.S. lake.
That's when we had the flooding a few years ago. We all learned how much this area floods.
Mass drainage channel. Yeah, when the flooding hit, it almost turned back into a lake.
I mean, there's still sandbags around some places.
Yeah, I can still smell Chilliwack.
Oh, Abbotsford stinks too once in a while.
True.
Now you're in Abbotsford.
Traffic's still smooth, so that's good. I guess we should probably end the video here. How far till we get past Sumas Road? Abbotsford starts. Cultus Lake recreational area. I was just wondering what the old lake used to be called before they drained it.
I should know it, but I'm just still waking up, so my brain's...
I can move over. I will move over. But then don't sit behind. If I moved over for you, don't just sit beside me. Either get past me or slow down and fit in behind me, because I don't want to get stuck in the left lane. It sucks so much when I get stuck in the left lane. I did you a favor by moving over. Now let me move back. Only 7 degrees Celsius outside, and that guy's on his motorcycle. That's a little on the burner side. At 7 degrees, you're like, this isn't bad, it's not too bad. Put our jackets on, but as soon as you hit the highway speed, it's like, burn.
Yeah.
So my rule is 15 degrees Celsius. Actually, at 15 degrees Celsius, you still get cold. Your hands get cold. Even layered up, you're gonna get cold at 15 degrees.
We should buy those foot pedals.
You should look into that, yeah. Purple Haze kayaking. Purple haze as in forest fire smoke kayaking.
I don't know.
Saw brake lights, so I'm like, I better slow down.
spot every time.
Yeah, it's about this area, yeah.
Right about when you regret being able to smell things.
Sumas River. I moved over to the left lane pass, but it's just bumper to cars in that lane, so. The rest of our day is going to look like bumper to bumper traffic. Well, until we got what, an hour and a half ish, an hour and a half left to get in, and then untarp, unload. Like I said, unload might take an hour. It might take 5 hours. We'll find out. That'll make a difference on what tomorrow's video is, depending on how fast we get unloaded here today. You gain your speed as there's an exit ramp, and then you lose all your speed with the on-ramp in the right lane. That's why the left lane's better. If there's 3 lanes, the center lane's the best place to be. If I was empty load, I would hang out in the left lane, I wouldn't be impeding traffic with the empty load, but the full load like this, every time there's a little hill, I'd be impeding traffic, so we'll just be happy and follow the parade.
Did you say parade?
Parade.
Is that what you said?
I said parade, yeah. One big parade.
This is a very sad parade.
Very sad parade. Motorcycles passing us. Alright, welcome to Abbotsford. What are those buildings there? Is that part of like a mushroom farm or something?
I never really thought about it. I don't think
Unique looking
so.
buildings.
I would say no.
No. Alright, I think we'll call it a day here. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Yeah, like I said, we'll see what tomorrow's video is like. Are we just headed home, or are we making another delivery tomorrow, or are we... Who knows? Who knows? I gotta shoot the bonus video for you guys for the weekend as well. For all the people that have hit that join button. That's always a fun video.
It is.
Sometimes a bit different. I don't know why. I always feel like bonus video, you do something a little different. Sometimes it's such a good video that I use parts of it in a regular video down the road in the future. But for now, we are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.